Now we are going to discuss about the branches of zoology. As we know, zoology is a branch of biology which always deals with the study of the animals, we are saying. Within the zoology, by the different study aspects, we have been dividing the zoology into different branches. Different branches of the zoology mainly consisting of, first taxonomy we are saying, taxonomy we had, then morphology we had, then physiology we had, cytology we had, embryology we had, next evolution we had, ecology we had, next ecology. That means all these branches we are saying. Apart from these common branches, we also had about the paleontology, then ethology, then genetics, all these things we had in the zoology, branch of zoology we are saying. And in this branch of zoology, when we are coming from first, actually taxonomy, the name taxonomy had been coined by the A.P. de Candolle. A.P. de Candolle had been coined the name taxonomy. Taxonomy is a branch of science, always deals with the identification, nomenclature and classification. If you see the word as taxonomy, taxon, the term always indicate arrangement. And norm, it means rule. Norm, we are always calling as a rule here. That means taxonomy is a branch of science which always deals with the study of identification, nomenclature, classification, right? And the term taxonomy has been coined by the A.P. de Candolle, we are saying. Then morphology, name itself indicate morphos. It means form, we are saying. Logi, it means study, right? Morphology is a branch of science which always deals with the study of the shape, structure, color, size, all these things of an organism. That is known as morphology, we are saying. That means morphology is a branch of science which always deals with the study of the characters. The characters mainly include the size, shape, structure, color, right? All these things they are including in the morphology. And morphos, it means form, we are saying, and log, it means study, we are saying. Again, the morphology we are dividing into two branches again. The two branches mainly consisting of external morphology we had, then internal morphology we had. Name itself indicate here, external morphology, it means the study of the external characters, we are saying. Study of the external characters which we are seeing with our naked eyes. The study of the external characters we are calling as what? External morphology. Internal morphology, it means the study of the internal characters we are calling as what? Internal morphology. Again, internal morphology we are dividing into two branches mainly, anatomy and histology. Here anatomy, in the anatomy, ana, it means up, and tome, it means cutting. Here anatomy is a branch of science which always deals with the internal arrangement of the organs and then organ systems. That is the anatomy we are saying. Then histology. In the histology, histos, it means tissue. Then log, it means study. We are saying. That means histology is a branch of science which always deals with the study of the structure of the tissues and then arrangement of the tissues here. Very, very important point here. histology we are also calling as a microanatomy. Histology we are also calling it as a microanatomy. That means here anatomy we had, histology we had. Why we are calling the histology as a microanatomy? Because in the histology we are studying about the tissues. That means micro levelly we are studying about the tissues in the histology, hence we are calling it as a microanatomy, right? Hence we are calling it as a microanatomy. Or else we are studying about the internal arrangement of the internal structure of the tissues at the micro level, hence we are calling as what? Microanatomy we are calling it, right? This is about the morphology. Then physiology. In the physiology, the term physios always indicate nature of functioning. Nature of functioning. And log it means study, we know here. That means physiology is a branch of science which always deals with the study of the nature of functioning of the organs and organ systems and all the functions which are taking place in the organism. That means if we take as a zoology, we are considering as zoology respiration, excretion, nervous system, circulation, all these things, right? The study of all these things we are calling as what? We are calling as a physiology. Then cytology. Name always indicate here cyto, right? Cyto, it means cell. Then log it means study, we are saying. That means the study of the cell we are calling as cytology. In the cytology, we are studying about the cell structure and functions. Cell structure we are saying, cell functions we are studying, and then about the cell organelles. About the cell organelles we are studying in the cytology, and also about the cell division, cell elongation, all these things we are studying in the cytology. That means cytology is a branch of science which always deals with the study of the cell structure, cell functions, and then cell organelles, all the cell organelles, and then about the cell division, cell elongation, all these things we are studying in the cytology. Then embryology. Name itself indicate embryon. It means embryo. Then log it means study, we are saying. Log it means study. Embryology. Name itself indicate the study of the development of embryo. Firstly, in the embryology we are going to discuss about the study of the embryo, we are saying as embryology. In the study of the embryo, what we are studying? Mainly fertilization, cleavage and development of embryo. Events that led to the formation of embryo and development of embryo. All these things we are studying in the embryology. And always a very, very important point, embryology we are calling as a developmental biology. Embryology we are calling as developmental biology. We are calling the embryology as a developmental biology because in this embryology we are going to study about how the embryo is developing, how the embryo is developing into fetus, how the embryo, that fetus is developing into the infant. All these things we are going to study, hence we are calling as a embryology. The complete study of the embryo we are going to study in the embryology here. Next we have the evolution. In the evolution, always what is happening here? E, it means out. Then volva, it means roll. That means evolution is a branch of science which always deals with the study of what? Study of the formation of life, the events that led to the study of the formation of life and the variations which took in the formation of life. All these things we are going to study in the evolution. And simply the meaning of the evolution is unfolding. Meaning of the evolution we are calling as a unfolding here. And Herbert Spencer coined the term organic evolution. Then next about the ecology. In the ecology, oikos, the term always indicate house. Then logi, it means study. That means ecology is a branch of science which always deals with the study of the organisms in relation with the other organisms and its environment. That means abiotic, biotic factors, all these things. That is the ecology we are saying. That means study of the organism in relationship with its environment and then with the other organisms. We are calling as a ecology. And the term ecology has been coined by Ernest Haeckel. Coined ecology. Coined the term ecology. Then paleontology we are saying. Here the term always indicate paleontology. Paleo it means ancient. Paleo it means ancient. And then logi it means study we are saying. Logi it means study we are saying. Here paleontology is a branch of science or branch of zoology which always deals with the study of the fossils. Study of the fossils we are saying. Study of fossils. Actually, what are the fossils here? Fossils are the remnants of the previous ones. Remnants of the ancient organisms we are calling as a fossils here. Remnants of the old organisms we can call as a fossils. Here again, we are dividing the paleontology into two things. Paleozoology, then paleobotany. Paleobotany. Names itself indicate here. Paleozoology it means study of animal fossils. Animal fossils. And paleobotany it means study of plant fossils. Study of plant fossils, right? Example we can take as a fossil, actually fossil fuels. That means coal, which is found by the complete burning of the plants inside the earth, complete ground here. By that thing we got the coal here. That means the coal also we can consider as a fossil here, right? The study of the fossils we are calling as what? Paleontology. Then ethology is the study of animal behavior. Study of animal behavior. Ethology is a branch of zoology which always deals with the study of the animal behavior according to the conditions, according to the surroundings, according to all the factors which it is living. That thing we are calling as what? Ethology, study of animal behavior we are saying. Then lastly, genetics. Genetics is a branch of science which always deals with the study of the inheritance, study of the heredity we are saying. That means transfer of characters, how the characters are transferring from the one generation to the next generation. All these things we are going to study in the genetics. And the name genetics has been coined by Bateson. And father of genetics we are calling as Gregor John Mendel. Right? Bateson coined the term genetics, and then father of genetics we are calling as what? Gregor John Mendel here. We are considering the Gregor John Mendel as a father of genetics because Gregor John Mendel had conducted the hybridization experiments on the pea plants here. That's why we are considering the Gregor John Mendel as a father of genetics. Genetics always deals with the heredity and inheritance we are saying, and variations which takes place in the transfer of characters. All these things we are going to study in the genetics. These are the 10 branches which we had in the zoology. And if you see the overview of the 10 branches, mainly the first branch we are saying is a taxonomy. Taxonomy, the name itself indicate here, the name taxonomy has been given by the A.P. de Candolle. Name itself indicate the taxonomy. Taxos, that means taxon it means arrangement we are saying. Nom it means rule, that means it is consisting of a set of rules. That means by the arrangement of the classes, phylums, orders, all these things we are doing here. Simply if you know about the taxonomy is a branch of zoology which always deals with the study of identification, nomenclature, classification we are saying. This is about the taxonomy. Then next we are saying as a morphology. Name itself indicate morphology is a branch of zoology which always deals with the study of the form. Morpho it means form we are saying. That means the study of the size, structure, shape, color, all the characters we are studying in the morphology. Again, based on their position, we are dividing the morphology into two types here. External morphology we had, internal morphology we had. Name itself indicate external morphology, it means the study of the external characters. Internal morphology, it means the study of the internal characters we are saying. Again, we are dividing the internal morphology into two things. Anatomy, then histology. Anatomy is a branch of the zoology which always deals with the study of the internal arrangement of the organs and then organ systems and about their structures here. Here, if you see the name of the anatomy, ana it means up and tome it means cutting we are saying. And histology, name itself indicate histos it means tissue, logi it means study. The histology is a branch of zoology which always deals with the study of the tissues, arrangement of the tissues, all these things. As we are studying about the internal, tissues are the internal parts of the organs we are saying. As we are studying about the internal parts of the organs, histology we are also calling as a microanatomy. Then next one we had about the physiology. Name itself indicate physiology is the study of the functioning of the organism. All the different functions we are studying in the physiology. Cytology, name itself indicate the study of the cell. Cell structure, cell function, cell organelles, cell division, cell elongation, all these things we are going to study in the cytology. Embryology, the branch of science which always deals with the study of the embryo. In the embryo, what we are studying about the fertilization, about the cleavage, about the development of the embryo, what all the events we had in development of the embryo, that all these things we are studying in the embryology. Embryology also we are calling as a developmental biology because we are studying the developmental stages of the embryo, hence we are calling as the developmental biology here. Then evolution, we are saying here evolution, simply the meaning of the evolution is unfolding. Evolution is a branch of zoology which always deals with the study of the formation of life, study of the events that led to the formation of life, study of the variations that led in the formation of life. After the formation of life, what are all the variations we got here, that also we are studying in the evolution. The name organic evolution is coined by the Herbert Spencer, we are saying, right? Then ecology. Ecology, if you see the meaning of the ecology, eikos it means house, we are saying, logi it means study. Ecology is a branch of science, branch of zoology which always deals with the study of the relationship between the organism, right? Study of the relation between the organism with the other organisms, and also organism with its surroundings and then environment here. That is the ecology we are saying. The term ecology had been coined by the Ernest Haeckel. Then paleontology. Here paleontology, the term always indicate ancient, logi it means study. Paleontology is a branch of science which always deals with the study of the fossils, we are saying. As you know, fossils are the remnants of the previous organisms. That means the organism which has been died, that ancient things we are calling as the fossils, right? The paleontology, study of the fossils, we are saying. Again we are dividing the paleontology into two branches, that is a paleozoology, name itself indicates study of the animal fossils, and paleobotany, the study of the plant fossils here, right? Then ethology. Ethology is a branch of zoology which always deals with the study of the animal behavior according to the surroundings, according to the habitat, according to the conditions, according to the situations, how the animal is behaving, how the animal is acting, how the animal is interacting with all these things, that we are studying in the ethology. Genetics, very important, we know. Genetics is a branch of science which always deals with the study of the heredity and then inheritance. That means how the characters are transferring from the one generation to the next generation, we are discussing in the genetics. And regarding the genetics, actually here the variations, how they are occurring, mutations, how they are occurring, all these things also we are studying in the genetics only. If you are studying about genetics now, that genetics name is coined by the Bateson, and father of genetics we are calling as a Gregor John Mendel. Gregor John Mendel we are calling as a father of genetics because Gregor John Mendel had conducted the hybridization experiments on the pea plant here. Hybridization, it means plant breeding experiment here. All these things he has been conducted on the pea plants. These are the 10 branches of the zoology.